Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me know if y'all can hear this. I mean, I think y'all can hear me, but let me know if you can hear this.
Oh, because I'm telling the girls to show up. Well, nobody want to come. They're like, I'm not single.
Y'all just hear that? Did y'all just hear Melly say, "I'm not single"? Can I get a confirmation? Can I? Is anybody in here? Oh, I see a crown. Spirit, what is going on? I see a crown now, Spirit. It looked like it automatically did whatever you wanted it to do. Top fans in XP. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in live chat. It resets every stream so you can always try again. How do you get to the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how you get them. Send live chat messages, send super chats and super stickers. Dope. Finally, dope, dope, dope. So I'm assuming you heard Melly. Did you hear Melly talking spirit? I'm gonna play it again. Let me know.
They're not single. Staying quiet. Be Carrier 93. Are you single? See, you ladies, you guys be lying to me and just don't want to show up for me. Um, what else? You guys are talking. Uh, sorry, Melly. I ain't got your money tonight. Please don't beat me. What? What money? Let me see. All the girls do a collab with Hot Boy. Oh, I need to do collabs now.
We're hearing Melly. Um, cool. Everybody hit the like button, please. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's do it. Everybody hit the like button, please. Let's see. Patience, patience. Hold on. You got copyrighted for Color Me Bad playing this silent Color Me Bad video. Like they literally like blocked me in certain regions. They wasn't bullshitting about Color Me Bad.
Hi, my dears. So
All right, we on. Everybody hit the like button. We got a $25 live stream goal. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. $5 makes you the live stream sponsor, king or queen of the stream. You know, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or you
hi,
could
my
do super
dears. So
or you could do super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Let's get into this ridiculous nonsense.
Chicago! I am.
Can you imagine how the man who's doing Uber Black is feeling having to hold the door for this narcissist? Like, I want to break this down real quick. These social media influencers actually believe they're more famous than, Sean Connery back in the day and fucking Brad Pitt and Julia Roberts and fucking Angelina Jolie. Like Kendra G, the way she acts and the way she's always recording, and can you hold the door while we shoot this video? The point that I'm trying to make is the average bitch on social media is more egotistical and arrogant than the superstars of the 90s. That's the point I'm trying to get across. And it's absolutely ridiculous. Feel sorry for bro that gotta hold the door for this bitch. But let's run it back.
Chicago! I am here.
And then another aspect of it, I mean, did you get his permission to be recorded? I'm willing to bet you didn't. But I guess it's just part of the game. You gotta just accept it.
Hell no! What kind of shit is that?
Yeah. And you say shot.
Okay, you're playing copyrighted music. Thank you. Thank you, Kendra. Okay. Great idea, Kendra. Ego is just huge.
It's daytime, Chicago. It's a big day. It's a good morning. And tonight is the night at the Promontory. Let's go.
It's gonna be hard to keep that body tight, Kendra. Wonder how often she working out. Just let it go, Kendra. Just get fat. So you can finally be humble. Well, it probably still ain't gonna happen. We got plenty of examples of fat, unattractive black women having huge egos. How many burgers is she away from being a typical big B dub? What is half a virgin? Can somebody help me figure out what half a virgin is? I need answers. Kendra.
Chicago tonight at the Promontory. Awesome. Daytime Chicago is a wrap. I'll see you, Chicago, tonight at the Promontory. If you're single, be in the building. I'll find you someone tonight at the Promontory.
I hope this time will keep going.
No, we're gonna.
This is not true. This is not, doesn't even make sense.
You just saying anything now, ho.
Cause I be feeling like everybody lying. You lying.
We're so zoomed in. That's so funny. That is funny, child. Okay, I gotta go get my juice.
Okay, what's third base again? Fingering. What's third base? Okay, first base I would imagine is kissing. Second base is dry humping or feeling. Third base is like fingering or jacking off. And fourth base is home run, isn't it? First, second, third. Yeah. So home run is okay. So here's my question: if she blows you, is that a home run? If you don't get the puss, or is that all wrapped up into third base? I need answers. Matter of fact, let's look it up. We don't got nothing else to do. This is an immature channel. Let's look it up. Bill Gates drops 51 billion in 1 week following vow not to die rich. Interesting. Uh, what is first, second, third base in dating? Oh, they got pictures. Hold on. What? That's a wiki how? Okay. Okay. First base is kissing, making out, and French kissing. Okay, I got that part right. Second base is any touching, petting above the waist. Oh, we're getting frisky now. Third base is touching or orally stimulating below the waist. Hmm. Okay. And then home base, also called fourth base, is having sex. All right. You learn something new every day here on MDC. So wait. So you're a virgin, huh, Spirit? I guess my question is, you only got as far as eating your ex out? You never got blown? Come on, Spirit. Okay, here's my question. I mean, I'm not shaming you, but like, what are you against prostitution? Like, we need answers. Hold on, let me pull the stream up on the TV. We need answers, Spirit. Are you against prostitution? Is that beneath you to have a hooker blow you? Come on, bro. You got to blow one nut in this life by the hands of a woman or the mouth or vagina of a woman. Come on, at least one, bro. God will forgive you. So, okay, you're against prostitution. Ugh, come on, man. I guess I can't force you into being into prostitution, but really? So you're okay, so here's my next question. Are you willing to die a virgin? That's my question, Spirit. Are you willing to die a virgin? That's all I want to know. TMI, I know, but just need to know, Spirit. Are you willing to die a virgin? I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of prostitution, but I would partake. Just I would. Trying to get my TV working. We about to get started. We're really getting personal. Um, we are really getting personal, people. Size insecurities. All right. Oh, okay with dying a virgin. Damn, that's all right. Well, it is what it is.
We're so zoomed in. That's so funny. That is funny, child. Okay, I gotta go get my juice. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I gotta go get my juice and I gotta go get my some headphones. So
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
How ghetto is that?
Very.
The last time I was intimate with someone, I'll answer. Yeah. A month or two ago, but I won't go into any more detail. But a month or two ago.
okay,
How
we'll be
ghetto
right
is
back
that?
during this commercial break. Talk to the cousins. And you're very
Very.
close. Talk to the cousins. One
Look, I'm
second,
supposed to-
cousins. 1 second.
I-
1 second. I gotta go get my juice.
Look, I
Ridiculous.
probably need to go get my juice.
This is
I don't
ridiculous.
think it's the same juice as you, but maybe.
How ghetto is that?
Very. Yes, juice. Hazel. Hi, guys. So I have a dog that doesn't like to listen.
Kendra G. Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
So I'm talking to the cousins, Kendra. I promise you I am. Hazel. Come on, let's go. Max. They're not listening.
Like nobody gives a fuck. It's not to hurt your feelings at all. It's definitely not. Again, I think it's impressive. I'm not getting ready to go throw a party for this hoe. I don't care.
I'll get my kids to get them. That's what they're here for, right? Elijah, can you please go get the dogs? Because I'm on live. Kendra accepted me.
It's officially stepdaddy season. Yeah, what up? I got the car seat in the back. Let's go to the park.
To be on live. Okay. She's going to get her juice, guys.
Can you imagine talking to your kids? Can you imagine talking to your kids about being accepted on the Kendra G clown show? I got accepted by Kendra, guys. This is my big break. Can you get the dogs? No, you don't gotta worry about your homework. I ain't worried about that. I'm worried about being on Kendra G.
Okay. She's going to get her juice, guys. And I may need to get a juice too myself, to be honest with y'all. 1 second. But I'm here.
How do you lack so much self-awareness that you don't see how stupid all of this is?
Let's see if I can answer these questions, y'all.
Here I come.
Girl, I'm with
I'm
Look,
coming.
I too.
1 second.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Girl, I went to get my juice right along. I don't know what type of juice you got.
Oh
But
no, I don't have alcohol.
What kind of shit is that?
Great. You went to go get your juice. You got kids in the back. You worried about being on Kendra G drinking alcohol. Yeah. Single file line, guys. Single file line. She got dogs and kids, and she thought it would be classy to talk about how she's going to get her juice and then show the wine bottle. Yeah, yeah. Complete class act right here, guys.
Girl, I went to get my juice right along. I don't know what type of juice you got.
Oh, no, I don't have alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. Hold on a second. Hello?
Hey, how you doing? You hear me?
Okay, now we gotta get the screen set because Facebook, be hating.
Okay.
So you might have to move yourself back.
Move myself back. Okay.
Let me see.
Can you see me?
I'm about to see. We're looking at your chest. Okay, that's better.
That's better?
Yeah. Okay, stay just like that. And I gotta fix me. Let me see if this is better. Okay. All right, what's your name, honey? Facebook is ghetto. This is some ghetto.
Okay, you're ghetto, Kendra, so you're a perfect fit. You're an absolute perfect fit. Why didn't you have your editor edit all this out? This is ridiculous and completely unprofessional.
Shit. Okay, listen, you guys, we know we're testing out the live stream from the app, so this is even more of a reason why you guys are gonna have to be on the app. Okay, I'll work with this. What's your name, honey?
My name's Sylvia.
Sylvia, where are you calling me from?
I'm calling from San Diego, California.
Okay, San Diego, California. How old are you?
I am 42 years old.
42. Sylvia, right?
Yes.
You have any kids?
I do. I have a son and a daughter. My daughter's 19. My son is 16. And they're by the same father.
Same father.
Look.
You ever been married?
Hmm?
Have you ever been married?
Yes, I actually was married twice.
Okay. When did you get divorced last?
My divorce during COVID. It was like 2021 or so.
Okay.
And she's 42. Let's see. She had a kid when she was 19. So what? 23? She had a kid at 23? Something like that. Married twice is a deal breaker. Married twice is a deal breaker. I know many of y'all might feel shit if she was married and divorced once is a deal breaker, but yeah, that makes sense. I get it. But what I'm saying is if there was a gray area with her having a divorce under her belt, especially if you somebody dating over 40 and 50, you want to date somebody in your age range, I can get it. You know, men who are dating over 40 and want to date in the age range, she's gonna have baggage, she's gonna have relationships under her belt, probably a divorce under her belt, kids. It's just something that has to kind of be accepted if you're not one of those top 10% men that can pull 25-year-olds. But see, if a woman has been married twice and divorced twice, look, she not gonna stay with no man, bro. She broke her promise to God twice. She ain't gonna stay with you. If her making a commitment in front of God and her whole family and friends didn't make her stay with a man, and pushing out kids for a man, risking her life pushing out 2 kids for a man didn't make her stay with a man, what are you gonna do that's gonna be so spectacular that's gonna make her stay with you? What's gonna make you lucky number 17? Just always remember that.
Married twice.
Okay. When did you get divorced last?
My divorce during COVID. It was like 2021 or so.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to help you out a little bit. Can you move back? Can you move the phone further away from you?
Okay. Phone further away. Let's see. Let's try to do this, girl. Maybe I need
Okay. Wait. Let me see how this looks. That might work. Hold on. Let me tell you. Hold on a second. Yes, like that.
Okay.
Okay. This is not your fault. It's ghetto ass Facebook's fault.
Okay.
This is some ghetto ass. Kendra P Singles, the dating app, will have the live stream this year, and now you'll see why we need to be there. All right, Sylvia, San Diego, 42, Manu 2, by the same man, married twice. What do you do for a living?
Well, I'm originally retired from the military, but I also own my own business, and it's a party rental business, and that's what I do. I collect the retirement check and go to work for myself.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Gemini. All right, so we got Sylvia, San Diego, 42, Gemini, Manu 2, married twice, by she's retired, owns her own party rental business. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Let's guess the dumb shit. What do we think? What's the first thing she gonna say, people? Take some guesses. I'm gonna say God-fearing, loyal, or something about a real man, or something about like a man that don't play games, something in that realm.
Business. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
The type of man that I'm looking for is a simple man that he don't have to be simple. Actually, he just has to be aware of my simpleness. Because to be honest with you, a lot of people don't actually pay attention to the other partner when they're in a relationship, and that's my downfall.
What you mean to say is all the niggas you up with ain't.
So yeah, if y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, we're looking to meet a $25 live stream goal. Nothing has been met. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Let's get it.
He don't have to be simple. Actually, he just has to be aware of my simpleness. Because to be honest with you, a lot of people don't actually pay attention to the other partner when they're in a relationship, and that's my downfall. I don't like cheaters. I really don't like liars. I'm a down-to-earth person, but I don't mind a reserved man, because I feel the reserved man kind of, chill, calms me down, but I'm more down-to-earth and open-minded and just kind of like a social butterfly.
I'm calm and down to earth, but I need a reserved man to calm me down. Make it make sense. I'm calm and down to earth, but I need you to come in and calm me down. Simple, down to earth, cool people don't need to be calmed down.
So
dating is tough for a lot of people right now. And it seems that many young women are taking to social media to vent and express their frustrations about modern dating. And so I thought we could have a look at that today.
I'm so fucking tired of being disappointed by men. I'm so fucking tired of getting hurt. I'm so fucking tired of men lying and then calling it honesty. I'm so tired of men pretending like they want to be in a relationship with you and literally pretend and act like they are in a relationship with you just for them to turn around weeks later and say they don't want a relationship with you. So what the fuck were you doing the entire time? Were we playing pretend? How old are we? I thought we stopped playing pretend when we turned like 9. Why are we still doing it? Why are you a little boy in a man's body? Why have you not matured yet? Why do I have to be disappointed and feel like a fool every fucking time. I'm so tired. Because from what I've also learned about guys is that they know right away. They know pretty early on if they see it with you or they don't, and they're not going to waste their fucking time if they don't see it. Right? And I'm not talking about like just keeping you around, kind of breadcrumbing you just to like be able to get into your pants so that, you know, you go out on a night out so that they can text you at 2 a.m. and you come over. I'm just saying, like, I've gone through enough, I've been through enough that like I know the difference. I can usually spot the difference. I'm talking about guys that are coming over, cooking me dinner, hanging out multiple times a week, going on dates, paying for things. I'm meeting their friends, they're meeting my friends. Like, very much dating, right? So you can do all of the long-term relationshipy things with me, but then turn around and say you don't see the long-term relationship with me. Everyone's like, oh my god, Lindsay, how do you deal with heartache? How do you deal with like getting rejected and getting your feelings hurt? I like don't handle it well, but the more it happens, the better I become at just like fucking letting it go. I used to always turn it around and be like, okay, well, what happened and why me and what did I do wrong and why didn't he like me? Now there's no rhyme or reason. I've literally learned that it is nothing to do with me. And that's not to say I'm perfect. That's not to say that, like, you know, everyone has to like me. But it doesn't matter, honestly, what they tell me. It doesn't make it any better. So asking them, like, what went wrong, save yourself time. Save yourself the text message. Save yourself. They're gonna lie. You're never gonna get the real truth.
There seems to be a lot of people these days who are happy to do relationship things but are scared to actually call it a relationship. And I find it bizarre, if I'm being entirely honest. Maybe it's a fear of commitment thing, I'm not entirely sure. I remember seeing a guy online say that he would have to live with a girl for at least a year before he would feel comfortable making her officially his girlfriend. When he was asked why, he said because he had worked so hard to build so much, so he'd need to fully trust her before he can give her that title. And the first thing I thought was, one, I really hope men like this are a rarity. And two, why are people treating relationships with this level of seriousness? It's not marriage. To me, it seems like situationships have replaced relationships and relationships have become the new marriage, based on how people treat them at least. It does make me wonder if this is because of the fact that marriage has been devalued a lot in Western countries, with many now seeing it as nothing more than just a piece of paper. And as less people get married, it seems like having a relationship and cohabiting is now the new final stage for many couples. And so as a result, they've kind of taken on the place of marriage. And then situationships have then taken the place of how relationships used to be treated and viewed. But that's just my theory anyways. And it could explain why some people do relationship things before officially becoming boyfriend and girlfriend, because seeing each other or having a situationship does to me seem like it's the new relationship phase of our times.
Y'all, I just be so uninterested. Like, there's so much I want to do. I want to act. I want to do my first stand-up comedy set. Like, I want to do so much. And every time I give my attention to a dude, they be interested for a little bit, and then it starts dwindling, and you're not gonna play with me or waste my time. When I tell you I've wasted so much time, y'all, I want to date. I really do. But they be like, oh, you know, don't give up because, you know, the next guy. Well, how many guys I gotta go through before I get to the one that ain't gonna waste my time? Shit. It's like, okay, I gotta go through 7 more waste of times before I get to the one that's serious. Like, I don't want to do this no more. Like, I'm just gonna focus on myself, and if God gonna have to tap me on my shoulder himself and be like, that's it, my child. That is who I sent for you. Other than that, I am good. I really am good. Like, I'm tired mentally. I can't do it anymore. No.
When you think about it, dating actually is something that does require effort, especially in this day and age when people aren't having things like arranged marriages, or they're not being linked together through friends and family like they used to. Like back in the day, you used to hear a lot more people saying, oh, I met this person through family, or I met this person through a friend. You know,
I feel the reserved man kind of, you know, chill, calms me down, but I'm more down to earth and open-minded and just kind of like a social butterfly. So I would say that the type of man I'm looking for, he definitely gotta have his own, because I'm very independent, but I'm not looking for a man to take care of me. I'm more so looking for a man to kind of just be a partner with me. Like, I don't really need anyone to do for me. It's more so just bring what you need to bring to the table to make sure you're good. But I promise you, I'm always down to hold my man down too if he gets low, but not on just the everyday. Okay, I'm sorry.
Where is she getting this idea that she'd even make a good partner?
I'm getting this strange little voice telling me they not being straight with you.
It's more so just bring what you need to bring to the table to make sure you're good. But I promise you, I'm always down to hold my man down too if he gets low. But
And she was about to expose herself some more and say nigga. Black men never date a woman who refers to men as niggas. See, when they say just have a job, just have a car, be able to pay for your damn self, they're telling on themselves that they're dealing with these low value men who don't have a car to their name, barely could keep a job. They're telling themselves and don't even realize it.
bring what you need to bring to the table to make sure you're good. But I promise you, I'm always down to hold my man down too if he gets low, but not on just the everyday. Okay, I'm sorry.
You almost said I'm down to hold my nigga down. That's what you almost said.
You know I did, girl.
You just don't get it, do you? You don't.
Especially as a woman, by the time you have made it to the Kendra call-in show, that should be the immediate red flag that you are at rock bottom. All right, you are officially at rock bottom. But by the time you say hi, Kendra, your life is done. By the time you even thought, maybe I should go on Kendra, you done as a woman. It's over.
Okay, what's your deal breakers?
Definitely, I can't stand a liar because I think it insults my intelligence. So it's definitely a deal breaker for me. As far as a cheater, I can't really stand a cheater because I feel like you're messing with my health alone. So I really don't care for a cheater. A person that's not motivated, not want to evolve, want to excel, like.
Okay, I mean, plenty of people have said this. I'm gonna say it again. Who's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I'm a cheater, so let me not reach out," or "Oh man, I'm a liar. I thought she was gonna be cool with liars. Let me not reach out." That's not how it works. It's completely pointless to say I don't want a liar and cheater. Completely pointless.
A person that's not motivated, not want to evolve, want to excel, like can't say that they just like complacent with life. I think that's a deal breaker. I don't like a man that I can't have an intellectual conversation with because that means that, okay, they're okay where they're at, but it's, it's more to life. So why not want more in life? So I can't really stand a guy that I can't have a real intellectual conversation with, to be honest with you.
Okay. What about, should he look a certain way?
To me, I'm a little older, so I think that I do have a preference in looks, but I guess my understanding that looks always don't matter now. So I can tell you that I'm more open to a man that kind of like fits those personalities that I talked about before versus looks, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm 42 years old and looks ain't got me nowhere.
I was gonna say, when did looks stop mattering to you?
Looks stopped mattering to me probably like literally when I married my first husband. And I know it sounds crazy because we divorced, and we didn't divorce on bad terms. It was more so it was inconsolable differences. It was more so it was inconsolable differences. And I know it sounds crazy because we divorced, and we didn't divorce on bad terms. It was more so it was inconsolable differences. But I saw terms. It was more so it was inconsolable differences. We divorced, and we didn't divorce on bad terms. It was more so it was inconsolable differences. It was inconsolable differences. It was inconsolable differences.
Huh?
Why does that not surprise me?
Didn't end on bad terms. I don't know what's worse. I think it's worse for a woman to say, "Yeah, I divorced my husband, but we real cool. He a real good dude, and we ain't end on bad terms." Because it's like, well, why did you divorce him? That's almost worse. I'd rather a woman say he cheated. We just couldn't get along towards the end, something like that. But when a woman say, "Oh no, he was a real great dude, great father. He was a man of God. We just grew apart," that's worse.
Divorced, and we didn't divorce on bad terms. It was more so it was inconsolable differences. But I saw the good person in him. But I could tell you probably like 10, 15 years ago, looks stopped mattering to me because I was doing that at a teenage age. I had a standard. Like I was like, oh, he got to look this way. He has to be light skinned.
She never looked that good to be able to require that. I'm gonna say that again. She never looked that good, even at 15, to have these standards. But it just goes to show, even unattractive women can have a standard of, 8, 9s, or 10s or nothing. Like even below average women are that spoiled for choice that they could be like, I'm only fucking with niggas who 8, 9s, and 10s. 4s have the luxury to say that. That's crazy. 88. I don't know if I've seen you here before. If you don't mind saying how old you are and how long you've been watching the channel.
To me because I was doing that at a teenage age. I had a standard. Like I was like, oh, he got to look this way. He has to be light skinned. He has to be a little taller. He doesn't have to be too tall, but he has to be taller than me because I can't date a short man. So I'm starting to realize that really don't matter to me no more. And
isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
That'd be coincidence. That's a coinky dink.
They all say that. I mean, isn't it ironic? They stop caring about looks once their looks start to fade. So yeah, she said she 42. So yeah, about when she was 27, 28, when she was approaching the wall, then looks stopped mattering. It's very convenient. Very convenient. They only care about character when they start to lose. Remember that. They only care about character when they start to lose. Glad to have you here, 88.
be too tall, but he has to be taller than me because I can't date a short man. So I'm starting to realize that really don't matter to me no more. And that was about 10, 15 years ago.
Okay, gotcha. So what about money? Do money matter to you?
I don't, it's so hard to say. I can't tell you because I'm a simple girl. I said I'm very simple. Like you can take me to Ross and take me on a shopping spree and I'm more so happy as hell. So I couldn't say.
Huh?
Absolutely not.
Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? You fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? Yeah, giveaway.
Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
Grow the fuck up. Grow up.
Very simple. Like, you can take me to Ross and take me on a shopping spree, and I'm more so happy as hell. So I couldn't say that money matters to me, but I can say that if you're not really trying to, I guess, improve your status, your financial status, it is a turnoff. But I can tell you that probably because I can tell you that, just not to be transparent, I'm in a 6-figure range. So if you
She don't know you love her if you're not buying bags. And I'm gonna just say it because it needs to be said. That woman is not a gold digger. She just wants a man with a lot of money who buy her things when she wants them. Is that a crime? If it was a crime, I'd dial 911.
Are you fucking serious, ho? Like, look like his.
This is just some nigga talking shit. This is just some nigga talking shit. And everybody's caught up in all that shit.
Look, let me set this record straight right now. No man on earth got to keep leveling up to qualify for old, out of shape baby mamas with 2 marriages under their belt and shit. Let me say that again. No man has to level up to qualify for old, fat baby mamas. Period, point blank. That's the type of shit a man would have to deal with if he had a hot 23-year-old. Like, the pressure of constantly leveling up for this hot 23-year-old. Nobody's trying to feel the pressure of leveling up for this. I'll just put it like that. She don't make 6 figures. You see all that looking up in the sky and all that head motion? She don't make anywhere near 6 figures. Check the body language. We're going to rewind it and check the body language, and you tell me if she makes 6 figures based on the body language. If y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, where we at? If y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, I'm looking to meet a $25 live stream goal. Nothing has been met. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or Super Chat, Super Sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. If not, I'm going to get off in about 15 minutes.
but I can say that if you're not really trying to, I guess, improve your status, your financial status, it is a turnoff. But I can tell you that probably because I can tell you that, just not to be transparent, I'm in a 6-figure range. Prove your status, your financial status.
Did y'all see that body language? Let's watch it in slow-mo.
Is a turnoff, but I can tell you that probably because I can tell you that, just not to be transparent, I'm in a 6-figure range.
This is just some nigga talking shit. This is just some nigga talking shit. Y'all killing me with this. Y'all trying to kill me. You killing me, man. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
His publicist helped calm.
Here we go! Here the fuck we go! Here the fuck we go!
Because I be feeling like everybody lying. You lying.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Woo-hoo! Yes! Wow! Congratulations.
You just saying anything now, ho.
I can tell you that, just not to be transparent, I'm in a 6-figure range. So if you I'm in the 6-figure range. So if you like in the 75,000 or so, then I can work with that. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that really truly matters. But me being I was in the 50,000 range for years. So I wanted.
You still are, man. You still are. This is fucking crazy. People can ask for whatever they want. Look, I ain't mad at her. It ain't gonna happen. That's just the bottom line. So let me guess, a 40 to 55-year-old man who makes 75K, got his shit together, he's picking this. Nothing about this woman comes off soft, feminine, likable. See, oh my goodness. Let's talk about it. Me, I'll give a bitch a pass on not looking that great. But most men aren't interested in that. I'm not patting myself on the back, but I feel like I'm probably a lot less shallow than most guys. Most guys is trying to fuck with at least a 7. I'd fuck with a 5 if she got an 8 personality, but most men, especially men of like value standards, you know, and got a certain amount of money, above average money, even if that's 65K, they're not fucking with a chick that look like this. They're not fucking with a Frankenberry looking bitch. They're just not. And I mean, I don't know if she's out of shape, but I mean, the 2 kids, the 2 divorces under her belt, they're just not gonna do it for anything serious. As much as this isn't my standard, and as much as I wouldn't advise this to be any man's standard, far as looks, men ain't trying to take a woman under a 7 that serious, frankly. Most men aren't. They just aren't. They're not gonna be motivated to get serious with her, and there's nothing about her personality that would make you feel motivated to get with her. Oh yeah, she cooked. Yeah, this just isn't happening, but it sounds good though.
In the 50,000 range for years. So I wanted somebody to love me. So I can't tell you that was gonna be the deal breaker for me. But if you like really trying to say, okay, I'm in the 75,000 figure range and I'm trying to get more, then I can work with that. But if you're like just complacent, that's boring to me. I'm a Gemini. I'm sorry. We get bored very easily, and that's boring.
Yeah, we know. We know, and that's why you got 2 divorces under your belt. They don't realize how much they shoot themselves in the foot. She's not saying anything that men like, and she thinks she being cute with her girlfriend on FaceTime, but the goal of this is to try to get a man, and no man likes to hear what you just said, even rich men. That's what they don't get. They think if they diss lesser men, it'll entice men who are more. But no, it turns men who are more off too. That's what they don't get.
For me. But if you like really trying to say, okay, I'm in the 75,000 figure range and I'm trying to get more, then I can work with that. But if you're like just complacent, that's boring to me. I'm a Gemini. I'm sorry. We get bored very easily, and that's boring to me. You in the 75, so let's go for the 100. Let's go for the 150. Like, let's do it. Why not?
Okay. So he could.
Let's be real. It's not that simple. She acting like it's going for a fucking teddy bear at Dave and Buster's or something. Most people can't just make 25 more thousand, 50 more thousand every year or two. It just don't work that way. It don't work that way. Most people are settled in their job or career, and they have a cap. Most people don't have an unlimited cap of what they can make. I would say 99% of people don't have an unlimited cap to what they can make. Most people who making, I mean, let's see, at 45, I mean, if you making 75K at something at 45, I mean, I guess it depends on what you're doing. I'll say this. Most people who making 75K at 45, by the time they retire, they might be making 100. But it's not just like, let's go for 150. Okay, this year let's go for 250. It don't work like that, idiot. It just don't. And that just shows me you don't know how the real world works. Yeah, that's another thing. Like a lot of these women, they don't even have likable personalities to just take as a friend to chat with. Like just if you was a lonely person and you wanted a cool friend to just some companionship as a friend. Most of these women don't even make that cut, let alone a romantic partner.
Go for the 150. Like, let's do it. Why not?
Okay, okay. So he can make less than, but just have an ambitious spirit.
Definitely.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, girl, let me see, girl. Don't get it wrong. My orange, I don't know if you heard of Orange Theory.
Yes, I've heard of Orange Theory.
Okay. So Orange Theory, girl, it was doing me some justice, but I kind of slacked off. But okay, let's see what I'm doing. Okay.
Okay, yeah, we got, so move back to the door.
Okay.
Because Facebook, okay, wait, stay right there. Because Facebook, you gotta be.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I mean, she's just not anything that, no. She's not anything you're gonna look at like, ooh, look at that body. Like, no. Ooh, you see her walk by? No, nobody's gonna say that. Nobody. So all these requirements is just nah.
Move further back. I gotta see if the camera can see you.
See,
you might have to just live with it. Well, you need to push the camera over. So this would work, but turn the camera over slightly.
Okay. So let's see. I got you, girl.
Facebook is ghetto. Okay. Wait, okay, I'm about to, there's a delay. So just give me a second and then I can confirm it.
Wow. 42. She has a 19-year-old and like a 16-year-old. They're gonna get roasted in high school and college. Your mom was on Kendra G twerking. That tells us even if it was somebody watching like, she's not the best, but I might see what's up with her. That just ended it. Really? Twerking at 42? This is so fucking cringe, man. Did she really think that was gonna entice a man to want to be in a relationship with her? Wow. Let's just see it one more time. Poor baby, she don't know better. At the big age of 42, she don't know no better. But then remember how she said, I'm satisfied with going on a shopping spree at Ross, but now she talking about let's go for 150 and 200,000 a year. They so full of shit, man. But that's why they're the last picked. Their results show what they are. So somebody can listen to me and say I'm a big meanie for saying, black women are this and that. Well, their results show what the world think of them. It ain't just me. But let's watch it one more time.
You might have to just live with it. Well, you need to push the camera over. So this would work, but turn the camera over slightly.
Okay. So let's see. I got you, girl.
Facebook is ghetto. Okay. Wait, okay, I'm about to, there's a delay. So just give me a second and then I can confirm it.
No, it's not funny. And you're not just playing. You really did that. I mean, it's not like when people say I'm just playing, they think it negates what they just did or said. It's like somebody, yeah, fuck your mom that just died. But ha ha, just playing. That doesn't negate what you just said, because you just said I'm just playing after it. Oh my smack somebody in the face hard as fuck. Oh, I'm just playing. That negate what I just did. I'm just playing.
Okay. Wait, okay, I'm about to, there's a delay, so just give me a second and then I can confirm it. I think we're good. Okay, baby girl, we're good. We're gonna deal with this because it's not your fault. Wait, did you just twerk?
Hey, that's
I missed it in real time, but I saw it in the playback. Yeah, okay. Set yourself up the way you were before. So do the same angle you were.
I give them some game, Kendra. You starting your new girl group where you giving advice on dating. Why not start giving game and being like, well, you're not going to attract $150,000 man twerking for. I think hundreds of thousands of people see Kendra G on all platforms. On YouTube, it might get whatever 10,000 views, but I think on Instagram and Facebook, it's like hundreds of thousands. So who's gonna want to take? She just literally sabotaged. If she had any chance of meeting somebody, that was it. If the kids didn't do it, the 2 divorces didn't do it, the bad attitude didn't do it, the mumbo jumbo, the line about how much you made didn't do it. That sealed it for anybody who was still thinking about it.
Before, so move the camera back.
Okay.
So when you were sitting down, you got to go back to that. Okay. All right. When was your last relationship, Sylvia?
Last relationship could have been seriously like 5 years. I kind of just once I got a divorce.
Wait, Sylvia, bring your camera back over because we moved your camera. So just move it back over a little bit. There you go. That should work.
Okay.
All right.
So I took a break for 5 years after I divorced. Like literally, when you
Everybody can go to college.
Women like this need to just be carted off to Mars. Put them in an oxygen bubble on Mars and just forget they exist. All right.
I'm
not just having sex with one, not two, but 3 different guys. That's right. I'm a player, but that's cool because I got it like that.
You want us to believe you took a break from men completely for 5 years and you on here twerking. You didn't take a break. Yeah, you took a break from being in a relationship because nobody wanted to be in a relationship with you, so you had to take a break. But you ain't take a break from D. You know what I mean? You didn't take a break from getting your back broke. You ain't take a break from that. You ain't take a you ain't take a break from those back breaks.
5 years after I divorced. Like literally, when you divorce, you kind of say, okay, what am I supposed to do? So I knew that break alone, that you know how you become your better self. So I took a whole break for like almost 5 years, and I evolved into like just kind of like paying attention to what I want to do and getting more out of life. Because sometimes
Exactly. It's all about y'all forever.
Oh Lord, I know. If she says something intelligent, I'll give her credit for it. But I'm willing. There's gonna be some dumbass shit.
Yeah, they always put themselves first. Oh, I got into a spirit of, just worrying about what I wanted to do. Of course. That's what you were thinking about both times you got a divorce, and that's what you're always going to think about. You're going to get bored. She even said, "I get bored." This is one of the worst interviews. This is one of the worst ones. Top 10, top 15 worst guests ever. Oh my goodness. You're completely selfish. You're gonna be selfish in every relationship you get in. Here's the thing: she knows she ain't worth shit. So any man who takes her serious, she's not gonna take serious, or she's gonna sabotage it because she knows in her heart she ain't worth a serious relationship. That's another big point I want to make to y'all. These train wreck women, that I talk about, they know everything I'm saying is true. That's why they would get triggered by it if they heard me talking like this, because they know this is true about themselves. They know they're not worth anything they're asking for, and if they were to get it, they would find a way to sabotage it or leave.
Got divorced. Like literally, when you divorce, you kind of say, okay, what am I supposed to do? So I knew that break alone, that you know how you become your better self. So I took a whole break for like almost 5 years, and I evolved into like just kind of like paying attention to what I want to do and getting more out of life. Because sometimes when you're single, you can get a lot more done in a relationship.
Absolutely.
It's been about 5 years
You got divorced 5 years ago?
Yeah, almost 5 years ago. And that
listen, here's the deal. It doesn't really, it makes, especially a divorce. Even after a breakup, you got to take time. But I can imagine a divorce because how long are you guys married for?
We were married for 5
Oh, wait, get more in the, okay, your camera's not right now. You got to remember, we dealing with Facebook. You got to stay right where you are because you'll go out of the frame.
Okay.
So wait, let me make sure that this is right. Okay. So don't move, okay?
Okay.
All right. How long was you married for?
I was married for 5 years.
Okay, got you. All right, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
About a week ago.
Where's he into, you know?
It's just something about that rubs me the wrong way.
How? Hold on, bro. How? I'm saying, how? Like, just talk to me, bro.
Hey, shout out to Kendra G Faces. Shout out to that Kendra G Face. Yeah, this is where it's gonna go left because it's 13 minutes. We're at 13 minutes and it got another 13 minutes to go. So I feel like this is probably where things are gonna go left. A week ago. This is one of the worst. This is one of the worst ones. She drinking alcohol. She was talking to her kids. She got dogs. She twerked. She talking about she had sex a week ago. She went on that whole rambling thing about leveling up and getting to 150K. This is one of the worst ones.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
About a week ago.
Okay.
He's literally not like. Don't get me wrong. I think it's just some more so to say, okay, you're safe with this person, so I choose to be intimate with this person. But I can tell you that I actually kind of cared for him when he was not being truthful to me, and that's when I kind of had a certain type of energy towards him. I cared about him. And now it's kind of like I can't get rid of it, but I'm single, so I don't want to just be out there doing every and anybody. So I just do my.
Go without sex, bro. BWs can't go without sex. I mean, modern women in general probably can't, but it's really bad with BWs. They can't go 6 months without sex to save their lives. They probably couldn't do it if they literally had to go 6 months to save one of their kids' lives. They probably still wouldn't do it.
Rid of it, but I'm single, so I don't want to just be out there doing every and anybody. So I just do my friend every now and then.
Ooh, child. So why can't you just be with your friend?
My friend has a situationship.
So we have.
So she's not even the official situationship. She's the side piece to the situationship. She's not even good enough to be the situationship. That tells you everything you need to know.
My friend has a situationship.
So he has another girl. He has another girl?
Yeah, they want me to be a part of their situation.
Wait. Okay, I'm so confused.
So
he has a girl that knows about you?
Yeah.
And she's okay with him sleeping with you at times?
Yeah. I know.
So they want to. Now, is she bisexual?
Yes.
But okay, remember, Sylvia, you got to stay in the frame, honey. When you move out the camera, I know you don't know this. I can see it. You got to stay in their seat, okay? So, okay, let me try to understand. So, your situationship has a girlfriend who knows about you and wants you to be. So they want you to join him with them in poly.
Yes.
Yeah. This is a 16-year-old and a 19-year-old's mother. Just keep that in mind. They're gonna get roasted really bad. Hopefully not roasted to sewer rod. But yeah, they're gonna get roasted pretty bad for this. Nope. Their friends and people that know them are never gonna let them live this down. This is bad for the whole family tree.
Who knows about you and wants you to be. So they want you to join him with them in poly.
Yes.
So I'm gonna get some questions in. You said one of your things. So you don't mind that the guy you're sleeping with is sleeping with somebody else?
I do actually mind.
Well, you're sleeping with him, so you can't really mind.
I know, it sounds crazy. But I can tell you this. When I tell you my last time was last week, my last time was probably 3 months. So it's
Told you they can't go 6 months. I told you they can't go 6 months. And she said that like it was just an eternity. Don't judge me, Kendra, because my last time was 3 months ago. I know. I don't know how I did it.
I tell you my last time was last week. My last time was probably 3 months. So it's a real thing. Like I'm actually bothered by the situation. But I don't like I said, I don't really, if I'm not in a relationship with another person, I'm not in it, like my energy is not feeling another person, then I am saying, oh yeah, this is the guy for me right now. Look, it's a lot, Kendra.
I mean, you grow. I will say, I think the men watching are gonna have a lot to say about it,
as they should.
So, what do you think the men should say?
But the interesting part about it, Kendra, you know the funny thing. Now I'm not gonna say, in my defense, it's better for me to be involved with someone that I trust, that I can actually feel that okay, this is what it is. Then these men can have their opinion all day, but they out there going to the club, sleeping with the next person they slept with, like the person they just met. They over here getting women pregnant they don't want to be with. So they can have all the opinion they want. But I know for a fact that who I'm with is who I trust. And yes, there is protection involved because I don't want to have no kids. So I do protection. But it's more so on the standpoint of these men can have their opinion. But I promise you, they rather, if they sit there and say they rather a woman that's out there dating multiple men and having sex with multiple men, then how, you know what? To each his own.
It just doesn't matter at this age. You 42, you aged out, divorces under your belt, kids under your belt. Ain't nobody really worried about it. Ain't nobody out here really worried about it one way or another because you don't really qualify for a serious relationship with a serious man. Period. So this is cool that you doing this because you weren't gonna get the type of guy you asking for anyway. You know what I mean? So it's cool that you got this crazy situation going on because no man of value was gonna fuck with you regardless. So you were cooked anyway. So none of this really matters at this point.
And then how, you know what? To each his own. Or you could say a woman who's actually don't have a secure relationship, and she chooses to have sex with one person.
Okay. So will this been okay? So has this been your go-to guy since you've been divorced?
Yes, it has.
So okay. So are you gonna let him go when you meet a new guy?
Yeah, I think that is the definitely goal. Cause one thing is, when I get in a serious relationship, I don't like to cheat, so I'm not a cheater. So if I am someone's really putting forth the effort or really showing me that they're potentially to put my all in, I'm all for it. I don't have a problem with that. It's just right now, I'm telling you, and I tell you this, and I don't want to like really talk too bad on men like that, but I can tell you this: there's a lot of men out here playing games.
That's all you qualify for. That's what these women don't get. It's not that all men play games. There are men out here who are seriously trying to find a woman in their age group, whatever, 40, 50 plus, but they would never take you serious after the first conversation. It's not that all guys play games. Those are the only guys you qualify to even have a conversation with past a couple of minutes. That's why it seemed like all guys play games. It's the pool you're in. It's the pool that you qualify to be in. Because all you're good for is a good time. So that's what you do. Look at Kendra face, y'all. You gotta peep Kendra face. Like, there's plenty of men out here seriously trying to date. You just don't qualify. But yeah, you play games with toys. You're a sex toy. You just admitted to being a sex toy with what you're talking about now with this situationship and the fact that you twerked earlier. You let everybody know, you solidify that you're just a sex toy, and that's what you do with sex toys. You play games with sex toys.
Like that, but I can tell you this: there's a lot of men out here playing games. You even get on these little Facebook apps, and they really not about who they are. So as soon as the red flag hit, I run. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. So we're not like, and don't get me wrong, once the right man come along, and I'm not saying that the right man come along like we on like, oh, I know I'm gonna marry him. I'm talking about the right man that's actually putting forth the effort and really like showing me that he's really about a real relationship. I don't have no problem with letting that guy go, because at the end of the day, he's not my guy. He's just my fix.
No. Listen, we all grown, right? We grown, 42 years old, child. We're grown, and that's what it is. So you can make grown decisions. I think that you are talking about a portion of men, but that's not every guy, right? Oh. Right. So I think what happens is, and I think this is a challenge with all people, is that your behavior might attract a certain guy, and then I think the characteristics of the qualities that you desire, you might be turning that guy off with your behavior.
Absolutely.
So because, and again, there's no judgment. I understood what you said from the logical stance of you're a woman, you have sexual needs, and you found a person that you trust, and that is a safe space for you to be physically pleased. I, as a woman, understand what you're saying from a logic perspective, but I'm not the guy that is trying to, of course, court you. Now, the man that may not care about that is probably the guy you described, that going to the club, doing whatever, but that's not the guy you want. You don't want that guy. You want the other guy.
And I get what you're saying, Kendra. I think that also, though, that these men, to me, sometimes they actually want us to conduct ourselves a certain way, but they don't have the same morals and values that they.
Yes, they do. Those guys, I already said it. I already said it. But yeah, those guys do exist with those type of morals and values. And they do everything in their power to never breathe the same air as a woman like you. Point blank. I hope Kendra says something like that.
Want us to conduct ourselves. So what is them? Who are them to conduct ourselves a certain way, but they don't have the same morals and values that they want us to conduct ourselves. So what is them? Who are them to judge? I'm not sitting here telling you that you don't have a reason to judge a woman of her who she chooses to, how she chooses to conduct her, how she chooses to conduct herself. But it's like, it's social butterfly men out there. You think that God don't make social butterfly women? It's a certain type of woman that God will make too. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I can't sit here and tone a certain personality about me.
Women like this need to just be carted off to Mars. Put them in an oxygen bubble on Mars and just forget they exist. All right.
Oh, what a strong woman. Hear me roar. Such a strong woman.
Are you retarded?
I'm only playing your fucking game because ain't shit else to do.
All these bitches got maintenance men. You know? All these bitches got maintenance men. Oh, I've been single for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. You don't think they get no D? I told y'all. Most men aren't good at sex. You know, like just statistically speaking, not that I've read a study on, but y'all know what I'm saying. Most men aren't good at most things. Most men don't know how to fight. Most men aren't good at sex. Most men don't know how to play piano. You know what I'm trying to say. So when they find that one that knock it out the park consistently, they not ever letting that man go. He can always hit it, even if she get married. Never forget that. And I wouldn't be surprised if he isn't responsible for at least one of those divorces. Let me say that again. And I wouldn't be surprised if this maintenance man guy isn't responsible for one of her divorces. And let's be clear, she's been in love with this man for a long time. He's not just a maintenance man. She's in love with him. Let's not get that effed up.
Butterfly women. It's a certain type of woman that God will make too. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I can't sit here and tone a certain personality about me to be with a man, but I can't completely turn into a totally different person to be with a man, because that's not real to me. That's like me being falsetto. That's me being fake, and I don't want to be fake for the rest of my life. I want to be who the hell I am. And if you can't accept me and embrace who I am, because the social butterfly in me that I would probably say that I'm very flirtatious or something, or I'm really wanting to get with people. But the crazy thing about it, every relationship I've been in, I have never did no infidelity. I have never been to like, oh, I want to entertain another man. I just have that personality, and I think.
But yeah, you just end the relationship when you're ready to fuck somebody else. So it's still not really a flex. Yeah, I don't cheat. I just leave my husband, my current husband or boyfriend. I don't know if it's a flex, but okay. Can you imagine what Kendra is thinking right now? Can you imagine what Kendra is thinking? This is crazy.
No infidelity. I have never been to like, oh, I want to entertain another man. I just have that personality, and I think it's my benefit in a business standpoint. But it is ways, like, don't get it wrong. I can agree with what some men too say. They say, oh, well, you need to learn how to turn it on and turn it off. I can respect that too. But completely turn it off, that's where I can't respect, because I gotta be me.
Fair enough. Okay. I hear you, girlfriend. Okay, we'll keep going. 3 flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws is shoot. I'm just playing. 3 flaws I would say I have to work on is listening more. I would say that I know I love to talk, so I feel like I talk sometimes. I listen to have a rebuttal. So I would tell you, listening more, and sometimes things are not, you don't have to respond to everything. So that's one thing I would say. I would tell myself my feminine side, because I feel like being in the military alone and being an independent woman taking care of my kids as a single mother has probably like deteriorated that from me.
Yeah, and there's no coming back. Yeah, and that's not coming back. It only get worse with age. Women becoming masculine and bossy and controlling and this and that. It only get worse with age. It doesn't improve with age. When the last time you heard somebody say, "Oh yeah, my wife is getting sweeter and sweeter as she get older"? You never heard that in your whole life. I know you haven't. This is one of the worst guests ever. Seriously. And and we have went over some real train wrecks, but this might be top 10 worst guest ever. Let me know what y'all think. Is this a top 10 worst guest ever? I mean, the fact that it's 26 minutes alone should tell us that it is.
My feminine side, because I feel like being in the military alone and being an independent woman taking care of my kids as a single mother has probably like deteriorated that from me. So I would tell you that yes, maybe Ben has found me at that as a flaw. Like Sylvia, you have like right now, what am I wearing? You know what I mean? I ain't got my own makeup done and everything. I ain't got all that done, my feminine side approach. But I would tell you yes, my feminine side and my tone.
Your tone. No worries. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Sylvia?
I am definitely a partner. I'm a supporter. I'm a motivator. At the same time, I know how to like really handle my business. I don't expect people to figure out my issues. So I think I would bring that as a value to the table. And just I guess that's just alone. Like I'm just all that, like in a bag. Like if you really can't see that that's gonna be a positive in the relationship, then you're not for me, because that's who I'm gonna be, because that's my makeup. That's what I've become. A supporter, a motivator.
Most people just don't want to deal with them because on average, they just are not good, genuine people to be around. They're good to look at. They're good to work in brothels. They're good to, try to take over a bar. They're good when they're handing you food as they're a waitress, or they're on a call center call or something like that. But anything other than that, we really don't want 85% of y'all around. Just leave. It's sad to say, but it's the reality on it.
That's my makeup. That's what I've become. A supporter, a motivator, a person that's going to provide.
That's what you're gonna do. That's what you desire.
No, that's I'm definitely gonna not provide like for my man, but I'm always gonna provide for my family.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah, I ain't gonna provide for you. You ain't nothing. But I'm gonna provide for my kids and my family. You, oh no, I ain't gonna provide nothing for you. But anyway, you can provide for us though. Anyway, that's crazy work. That's crazy. That's a crazy way to end it. Oh no, I ain't gonna provide for my man, but oh yeah, definitely for my kids. That's crazy. This is going in. I'm voting her as top 10 worst guest ever. Easy.
I'm always gonna make sure that me and my family is good. And if you want me to sit and wait on you to make me and my family is good, then I'm not the one for it. I'm always gonna do that.
Okay. Now you're 42. What's the age range you want to date?
I think I would go as high as like 55-ish.
So 42 to 55?
Yeah.
Okay. And should he be in San Diego?
Definitely, I can honestly say that I really don't care too much for long distance relationship. I would prefer him to be near, but if he's far, I would prefer him to either A, open my eyes up to travel and go to him, or B, he open his eyes up to travel to be with me.
Got you. All right, let's do it. Sylvia, are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
Huh?
Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
Yes.
Okay, what's your name on the dating app?
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm actually not. I'm sorry.
Why does that not surprise me? I think the bitch got a lot of fucking audacity. Here we go! Here the fuck we go! Here the fuck we go!
That one was for you, Blackjack. I thought she proved you wrong, but you were right in the end. All that. We went through all of that just for her to not be on the app.
I've never done anything remotely wrong in my life ever.
Follow me on Rumble, guys. We didn't meet any donation goal. Check out merch, link in the description. Yeah, join the membership. Check out merch. Follow me on Rumble. Remember, how others treat you is their karma. How you treat others is your karma. Be nice to people because God's watching. He's gonna ask you about that shit when you meet him. And remember, I'm a nice guy. I just play an asshole on the internet. And I have never done anything remotely wrong my entire life. Ever.